The Bible reveals that when a person gets saved, that they are made the very righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. And the gospel, Romans says, Paul, through the Spirit of God, through the Apostle Paul, in the book of Romans, shared how the gospel reveals the righteousness of God from faith to faith. And so that's the reason why we have to preach the gospel. That's the reason why we have to share the gospel to every unsaved person. Because a person could be thinking that they're all right. But they could be basing their being all right with God based on their own righteousness. And if the more you read in the Bible through the gospel, it will point out that their righteousness, their self-righteousness, doesn't add up to what God considers righteous. And that they fall short of His standard of righteousness. But it also points to the answer, that God sent Jesus to take care of what was falling short of His righteousness. And when we accept Him, then God accepts us. When Adam and Eve sinned, they lost that state of righteousness. They lost that position of being morally blameless. They lost their righteous nature and took upon a spiritually dead nature, a nature separated from God. They became guilty before God. Now, most of the time when you talk to people about who think they're righteous, they think of what you do. And they start thinking of deeds. And most people, if you ask them, are you righteous? Most people hesitate because they most often think of their conduct. And they know of instances in their life where their conduct doesn't measure up. So they're very slow to say that they're righteous. Yes. Am I right about that? Yes, I am. But you have to understand, righteousness, first and foremost, is a state of being that should lead to doing right, but it's a nature issue.